Hi guys, how are you doing? It's 1 a.m. where I am. Depending on where you are in the world, you're probably crossing over into that crossing the veil, between 2 and 4, I think it is. That's when the veil is the thinnest to reach the other side, to reach, the most high. Of course, giving honor to our creator, our ancestors, our ascended masters, our family, and our loved ones here. You we can't leave them out. I'm kind of drained, y'all. This is a strong, strong energy. Of course, the Lionsgate portal just opened. Um, Anyway, I don't even know if I introduced myself. I'm the Arcana Angel. For those of you that are new here, subscribe and hit the bell because these are spirit led messages, intuitive messages. I'm spirit led, cornbread fed. I'm from the South. So you know how we do it. Yeah, man, I'm feeling the resistance. Like we have everything going for us. The Lionsgate portal is about to open. Of course, we would feel resistance, right? Because the enemy don't want us to win. It's always opposing energies, correct? Um, yeah, I'm gonna get started and start shuffling these. I already, of course, laid them out. I've saged. I've been cleansing all day. How many of y'all caught that? Sorry, guys. How many of you guys caught that ASMR video that I put up? I don't know how I just got to doing my read. I don't understand. I must have put them all crazy. But it was good. It's informative. Make sure you check out that description box because, like I said, Spirit got a message. Always tapping in, trying to make sure that we stay on top of our game, right? That we stay ahead, that we walk into our blessings. We're not anymore scrounging around for them. So I'm praying for you guys, as we go into this new moon. It's kind of like just go with the flow, right? Whatever don't want to stay, let it go. And if it goes, don't worry about replacing it. Don't be so anxious, right? We shouldn't be anxious about anything but be grateful, right? And thankful, right? For all things, even the small things. Sometimes that's the thing that holds us up. It's that one little thing that we think we overcame, but we still be in the wilderness, right? So let's see. I'm just gonna pull a little spread. Of course, I don't know what it's gonna be. I know, like I said, it's gonna have something to do with this healing energy. We're going into our master healer. I don't even want to call it a episode, but that's where we are, healing. That's what all this energy is about, healing. And most of the time, if something happens, if you go through something traumatic or you're healing, you usually still feel the pains, even though you are healing, right? You still feel the pains of healing. You still have those lingering. There's some lingering things going on. There's some stuff that's lingering. Maybe you need to change your fighting style. How you dealing with releasing, right? I know we pray and I know we meditate. Maybe you should start incorporating a new ritual into your routine. have to seek God and see what He says. 1 Corinthians 12, the chapter 12 talks about spiritual gifts. I'm sure once you start reading over those, knowing what your spiritual gifts God do give, right? Then maybe that'll give you more tools to fight with. Okay. But something, I don't know if you've been through a loss already. I know that the weekly tarot that I pulled, the little short, it was it spoke about a tower moment yesterday. And yesterday was a little, stop it. Yesterday was a little tense, right? More in the wee hours, kind of like now. I guess it's something going on um, around this time of the morning. So you may be having trouble sleeping, tossing and turning. Um, put your put your notebook by your bed and make a dream journal for the next couple of days. I think the climax will be on the 8th, which is Sunday. The portal be very open, so make sure you do something to protect yourself, right? You don't want to let the portal open and then you're actually carrying more weight than letting go, right? We're going into the new moon. We should be walking into um, our new stuff freely, no baggage, right? We don't want to carry the weight of anything extra. Just you can see those. Yep, we got the hangman. Right. I do this to y'all every time, don't I? Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, we got the hangman. Oh, I heard you. Learning a new fighting style right now is just going with the flow. You know, we can't change it. Nothing. But remember, I was talking about getting a new fighting style. Look at that. The King of Swords, the Chief of Blades. He is a analytical fighter, right? So when you come out of this energy, right, when we go with the flow and let the divine do its work, because when he does it, it's good and perfect, right? Then I told you you're gonna go and you're gonna seek and see what fighting style is good for you. You see, he cocked and ready, locked and loaded, right? Oh, we got the star card. We talked about that spider. Remember, you are the spider, right? Make sure what you are putting together is promising, right? The star, of course, healing. I told you we're going into our master healer series. We're overcoming these troubles, these traumas, these things that we've been through, right? And we're gonna heal our possibilities. We will heal. I told you maybe feeling a little anxious, right? But don't feel anxious for anything. Don't worry about anything. Yeah, just go inside and do what spirit leads you to do. We got the 9 card, talks about the universal laws. Right, the hermit is the one that goes in and speaks with the divine. I was gonna say, is that the donkey? Yep. But that donkey right there is for carrying weight, right? You don't have to carry the weight. Once you go and seek the divine, right? The real branch. Then he give you the weight. Remember, they went and found a donkey for Jesus to ride on, just to bring him into town. I think it's some stuff that's concealed from the past. See, that donkey is behind him. I think it's some stuff that's concealed from the past that you still carrying though, instead of letting the donkey carry you. See, he not cocked his gun. His gun is not cocked like the king of swords. His gun is put to the side. He's still carrying the weight. He put the weight there so he can fight. So in order to heal, you can't be back and forth. 1 minute you want to fight, 1 minute what do they say? If you go weary, you don't need to pray, right? If you're gonna worry, you don't need to pray. And then we got the two of wands. Be still, that's slow and steady on your journey, right? But you're on the journey, right? These two cards, both of these are ice, getting ready to come out. It might be happening during the Oh, I'm so sorry. I was gonna say during the winter. The winter might be significant. Because remember, I told you we're coming up out of it, and these two cards are in the winter. So in this winter, I think we're gonna make steady, slow and steady progress, right? Leading up to the winter, right? We're gonna have everything we need taken care of. We got food, right? We eat off the land. The land don't eat off of us, right? Then you got the Queen of Shields, the Queen of Pentacles, underlying energy, and she's provision in itself. She know how to get the coin, and she know what to do with it, right? So if we know what to do with it, then why are we anxious, right? Is it because we're not in a grateful spirit? We're not being thankful. We're not seeing the possibilities, right? We're not going to see it first with our eyes. We have to see it with our third eye, right? The crown chakra being activated, right? We've been working on our root chakra, right? Our heart chakra, the solar plex chakra, right? We've been working on the sacral chakra, right? Necessary alignment. Make sure you go and check out those videos about the lining things up, right? But the hangman, just let God do his work. Just let it do what it's supposed to do. That's the whole working with the moon energy, right? Just letting it go with the flow. Because if you try to get down, that noose is gonna tangle and tighten and tighten. The more you resist, you'll die. You see that score right there, skeleton. Like these are the times, like, and I mean literally die. Like people are having heart attacks and anxiety. Anxiety is like one of the, they say heart problems, but I feel like anxiety leads to heart problems and everything. Stress, silent killer, strokes, right? Definitely healing, right? Definitely some kind of therapy. We went from the 8 to the 9, so definitely progressing. We went from the 3 to the 8 to the 9, three major arcanas out of 5 cards. So let me get a card on this King of Swords. Let's see what we defend and what we protect and what we, because right here he ready, right? But in the spiritual, see, that's what it looked like we torn. right? I told you some kind of resistance going on. I felt it all in my body, right? All day till long, like I said, stepping into the energies. You're just getting prepared for the day, the numerology, doing the other video. Hey, I feel the resistance, but I think you better let it go. Mm. Now we have the Queen of Cups here. So that's two queens, right? Queen energy. This person right here is a healer or a counselor. I told you we're moving into healing now, right? We done cleared out a lot of stuff. We still got a little excess baggage, right? But we going inside, still dealing with spirit. Spirit is definitely healing that. Now we got our vessel ready to receive, right? It's open as much as we can take, as much as we can carry, right? As much as we can carry. No extra weight. Beware of carrying extra weight. Because if you're open to receive, you're gonna come out victorious, right? Remember, cups are aces are gifts from God, right? So you got the Ace of Cups. Just know that this is a spiritual thing going on. I told you this is three major arcanas out of five. Definitely a spiritual battle. And I think I just got through telling somebody we watch, fight, and pray. I think I wrote it in that video. Then you have the page of Page of Swords. Wow. Page of Swords getting that information, right? Might be still some mysteries going on, right? Um, no, this is not the this is growing to be that great warrior, right? This is not being afraid to learn new things. This is like taking the bull by the horn, or should I say the horse by the reins, just giving honor to the cards that I'm using. The Comanche tribe, they were a little out of their element when they were just walking around like me and you. But once they got on their horses, right, they was unbeatable, victorious. Look, 6 of Wands on the horses, right? Victorious, right? Staying in your element, not doing things that you know you ain't supposed to do. Things that if you know to not to do it and you still do it, that's where the sin, that's where the universal imbalance come. Right? We gotta keep it balanced. What's this 2 of Wands? Please, you and thank you. But at least you're fighting. At least it shows when we come up out of this place of quiet reflection, right? Um, Being responsible, taking responsibility for the things that we know and the things we don't know. We just kind of let them be. Just going with the flow. When we come out of that energy, we'll be that much more stronger, that much more wiser, that much more mature, right? Ready to receive our victory. What, please, is the 2 of Wands? Look, wonderful. These are awesome cards on this 2 of Wands. Look, underlying energy. The 6 of Cups. Emotional contentment, compassion, right? Coming into union, balance. You see that sun shining? Yeah. Coming up out of this hangman, receiving the justice, because it's just us in spirit, right? When we're in these positions, can't nobody help you. The Hermit with the Hangman is just you in spirit. It's a time for you to read what you sow and get your mind right, right? This is kind of like forcibly, and this is responsibly, right? Opposing energies. I told you I feel their resistance because, okay, I just put this on. Yeah, these are, look, right here, opposing energies. Right here, the King of Swords, right? He ready to fight. The Hermit, he got his gun down. He holding too much stuff, so he ain't even ready. Opposing energies. There's some opposing energies that's stopping your healing. And I guess that's what Spirit is preparing us to get ready to go into, because of course on this channel we're supposed to have the victory, right? The Six of Swords, right? Moving towards calmer waters, leaving troubles behind, right? Getting up out the valley, right? Though he lead us through the valley of the shadow of death, goodness and mercy will follow us, right? Goodness and mercy. These blades look like they just ready to chop down anything that's not in line with our journey, right? That's the decision. We got to stand on what we know on our journey. We know what's wish fulfillment, what we want. Nine of Cups, right? We know what's going to bring us true happiness. So why are we resisting cutting those things away, leaving those things behind, right? What's stopping the growth? Why are we resisting the growth? I don't like that part of it. We got the World card right here, so it's almost like nothing that we can do about it. I told you, learning. This is like learning a new fighting technique, right? Because we done got the Fool has already traveled all the way from being the Fool to this point, the World completion, right? Completion, spiritual completion, completion of old things, completion of old habits. Where is that? Six of Cups. Oh, underlying energy. Yeah. Completion of old habits, right? Leaving the past behind, right? We got the Five of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, working on it too. Right, making we see the progress. I know we talk about it on this channel all the time, right? We see the progress. Taking a step back, getting financially secure. Some of us, right? Some of us just saving a little bit more than we used to. You can see the harvest. You see the little cornfields. We getting a little bit, right? We might have lost a little bit after the little drought, but you have to leave. You're gonna lose some. You got the Empress under all of that. I told you some growth. Whatever we don't want to work on cutting back so we can grow, that is no bueno. I don't even know how to tell you other than that. Like I said, stay in your element. It's time to get a new fighting style, or else you gonna have a trail of tears, right? Because then you're gonna be being removed from a place that you might feel contentment in. Right? We saw contentment in the past, right? In the past, you was content, but we're going towards the future. The world that's over, right? Now you got to go towards this new thing that's gonna bring contentment. So I'm gonna pull a few more cards. I'm gonna pull out of our new energy, underlying energy jackpot. Yes, that's what we want to see, right? 40. That's the four, of course. That's being patient, though, right? Be patient. Get things in order, right? This is the time right now that you have time to prepare. You have time to prepare. We talked about rituals, the sun dance, right? Since we're working with the moon energies, of course, to achieve ultimate balance, we have to work with the sun as well, right? What other I want to see how, because you got a lot of major. I told you this is definitely something of a spiritual nature. I'm putting made all the major arcana down here. Yeah, you got 5 major arcanas. 2, 2, right? Master builder. 1, 1, 1. Yeah, building joy, letting all this stuff, getting all this stuff in line and in order, right? So that you can take control, right? King of Swords, right? Take control. Take a positive. You got two swords right here, right? Taking control and fighting, making a firm decision to do what you need to do, right? To get the security that you need to do. Victory, underlying energy. 3 of Swords. Maybe it's the communication style. Watch your communication. I was feeling that too. People are being hard on yourself. Quit being hard on yourself. I don't know which video it is. I'll have to go and put it in one of the cards. But we talked about that. Being easy. Be easy on yourself. Be easy on yourself. It's so easy to get caught up in and dumping on ourselves, thinking that we to blame for everything that went wrong, putting all the blame, putting us in the center of everything, and it's not even us, it's them. And look, most of it is past stuff behind us. So why are we still carrying it on? It's over for that. Jackpot underlying energy, brand spanking new, cut deck. Look, with the jackpot, I told you, manifesting joy. Prosperity is coming, but you cannot resist the change. The only person that resists the change is the one that dies. Right on the death card, underneath the death angel, right? That is the one that resists. That's the emperor. He have to. He either gonna take control of the situation or get overthrown. I love it. Laser beam. Get focused. Right. Get focused. Get focused, y'all. You got free falling, right? Personal freedom, being able to do what you want to do, how you want to do it. I told you, don't resist the change. That 5, that's change coming, right? Life choices, major life choices. Um, the numerology. I wanted to go back. It's July the 20th. I don't know if that's significant to somebody, but it was saying God is here, and it's saying He is here. The dude abides, right? When you free fall, that means God got you. You know that God got you, right? 7. 7 is collective consciousness, right? That's the number of today. 7 is the numerology number of today, being mystic, um, doing those rituals like we was talking about, healing your inner self, right? Getting that balance on your emotions, right? Making healthy choices today. You don't have to wait till tomorrow. The dude abides, the dude in this day, that's God, right? Whatever you call him, right? Whatever you call him, that's God. He abides on that last, I want to say, meditation, but read those descriptions. But I go through a lot of time. It takes a lot of time, right? But I'm on borrowed time, right? That's what this is about. Mag, magnanimous me, right? Magnanimous me. That's universal. That's the best me I can be, right? When we let go with the flow, right? Let God, if we abide in God, if we abide in the energy, the universal energies, the good energies, whatever you abide in, if you abide in love, that's what you'll get. Love will abide in you, right? And then you can be the best you can be. It's time to get laser focused on it. Leaping in love. I told you. Leaping in love. You got two leaping in love. I told you somebody's looking. Don't quit looking. Looking back. Somebody looking back. Quit looking back. It's time for a change. You see the 10. You have to stop looking back so you can look forward to your new beginning. Right? The 0 is circle. That 0 means we hold cycles. Cycle complete. We already got the one. Our new beginning. Be aware of your thoughts. Like I said, be easy on yourself and take the leap. You got 2 sevens. You're on the right path, right? You're using discernment. But today you're gonna have a choice to make. But expect miracles. Today you might evolve, right? Today you might reap rewards, right? But you're not gonna reap anything if you don't balance out what needs to be balanced. Is good and bad, every good and perfect thing. It can't just be good, right? You have to be good and perfect. It's at the door. Look, knock knock and heartbeat. It's at the door. Once you finally put that stuff down, once you finally put all that extra weight down and come out of this energy and let spirit take control and carry the weight, because he told us we can lay the weight down, we can lay our burdens down, right? You got 2 4s, blessings trying to get through, masters are happy with you, but you got 2 9s. That means lifestyle changes, learning a new way to fight. You can't go into your new life with old habits. You're just not gonna be able to do it. The F word, the F word today is flow. Go with the flow, right? That's what the we symbol. I told you something's about that. The tower card. You gotta go with the flow. Something is happening. Powerful realization. It could be good or bad. The tower is not always a bad card. It's just a powerful realization. This might be it, right? If you don't go with the flow, you will surely die, right? The land. If you don't eat off the land gonna eat off you. And if the land is eating off of you, that means you're dead, right? That means you're a zombie, right? So on that note, I knew it was something. I brought the ancestor cards out, which is the zombie tarot deck. It's one I use for, like I said, revisiting past things. And I didn't know before. The decks was already laid out, but I didn't know before I started to sit down. But when I started having these pains, right before I started sitting down and started getting real intense, that's when I realized somebody was having anxieties about moving forward. To be with yourself, right? It's time to go hard. You can't go hard carrying extra stuff. You got to have a can-do attitude, right? Teamwork. You might need to join with somebody, come together, right? Time to feel alive again. Make amends with your past, right? Once we make amends with the past, then it can't hold us back. So let's see what we need to make amends with, Spirit. That's the question. Make sure you go watch that free falling video. It might be a trigger inside of that help your third eye, your crown chakra. Free falling. right? Free falling the F word. A B C D E F 6 That's grace. Man, you are protected. Just focus on your spirituality right now. Right? Maybe go get out in the yard if you can. It's been raining out here. Go watch that video if you can't get out in your yard. My yard is open to you. Right? That's the video I made on my first yard. Who's knocking? Oh, okay. Maybe during your dreams. Maybe during your dreams, you're going to realize what the conflict is. We talked about that in the meditation, and elevation. Pay attention to your dreams. I talked about it right now at the beginning of this video. Remember, I said get your tablet ready. You might have problems sleeping. And right here, you got the raven with the key. And I can't think of it offhand because I told you I do these intuitively, even when I'm writing it out and processing it. Still, I'm in the spirit of God, the Holy Spirit, right? And that's where the key. Look, the key. I gotta go back and look and see in that description box, that ASMR video. It was a bird calling, a crow, right? He's leading us to the answers. Whatever the conflict is, you're gonna see it probably in a dream for some of you. Some of you people already know what it is, or some people, or you thinking whatever it is, you thinking it's a illusion, right? Because I see 2 5s. Yeah, you just curious about stuff, and you need to just let it go, right? Just curious. Let that stuff go. You can't take that with you. When we die, cause when you die, when you laying up in your bed, and you dead, when you wake up dead in the sky, you see she beyond. She waking up. When she wake up dead, you can't. She don't have nothing with her. Nothing. Yeah, it's definitely some past stuff that you conflicted about. It's like you done gave all that you can give, and it's still holding on, still trying to take. That fell over that knock card. So I knew something was coming. 9 of Wands, just persevere. Look, I told you they still trying to look. Look how he biting on her, trying to bite. All these people probably hasn't got a piece of. They waiting in line again. You done already can't look. I told you, balance. They done already beat us up, right? We done fought almost to the death. We've been working on our femininity, right? Trying to get everything balanced, balance out our masculine and our feminine. So we put the masculine down. Now they're attacking our feminine energy. Balance. We got to find that perfect balance. Yeah, 5 1s, that's conflict all day long. And most of it is self conflict stuff we holding on to. The person at the store that did something to us, our 3 exes, right? Our 3 sisters, right? Homegirl, some of this stuff real young. Look how young that person is in that card. Some of this stuff is real young. I mean, when we were real young, it go way back. It's definitely time to lock that. This is definitely a wake up call, right? Spirit wants us to be going smooth and eat another 10. Every time I pull a card, seem like off this deck, it's a 10, right? Smooth and easy, right? Once we realize it was time to let it go, right? Compromise. Ain't nobody saying give up on what you really believe in 9 at once, but at some point you do have to compromise. Hey, he had to realize I just let y'all take the arm so I could live my life, right? I'd rather have two arms I gave y'all both my legs, at least I got my arms. Right? Realize, compromise, and realize something is better than nothing. But I want us to get to a place where once we done been through all of that, we can heal. Remember, our body rejuvenates. Let's get this free falling card out the way, please. Six of Cups again, right? Being compassionate, right? Being sensitive, right? Definitely something I feel is gonna come from the night. Definitely feeling strong childhood energy, something that happened when you were younger. You didn't have to be this young, but definitely years ago, right? Years ago, God is here. He is saying, "No, man, press him." Another six, right? Healing, being honest with your children, right? Getting things in order, cause your stuff is out of balance. It's out of balance. It's telling us in the numbers, in the cards, in your life. When you look in the mirror, you could tell, right? Because you just stepped back from emotional responsibility. 6 plus 4 is 10. I told you this is 10 cycles ending, right? Temperance. Told you something is coming. Some kind of news. There's that balance, right? That feminine energy, divine masculine energy, right? Being patient. You see it? Both of them then gave. I was looking at that. See, that's what I was looking at. They look like it looks like this is the universe, right? The divine, right? The master healer, right? And then it looks like I said, both of them gave. Everybody gave. You gave a little bit of yourself, right? But until you, it's kind of like I was wanting to look up the blood leeching, letting, or whatever. You know, I watched the History Channel. They was talking about how when the pandemic came, and we talking about you know, the sea run. No, yeah. Somebody, I'm yawning. So I told y'all it's coming in your dreams. Look, spirit is definitely directing us, leading us, right? But and this is now. It might be something about this see Rona thing too coming up. Major Arcana. Justice. I told you it's just us in spirit. Just us in spirit. Right? And you're gonna have to give. It's give and take. That way we keep it balanced. What are we saying? Balancing out, right? Balancing out our inner selves, right? On the verge of upgrading our whole lifestyles. If we can just leave that stuff in the past and nip it in the bud, right? Remove something or remove someone, right? But ain't no more carrying no extra weight if we have to let the blood out, right? No bad blood. Making balanced head over heart decisions. Dropping the gavel down on it. And right here, this is all the see this pill, this bone right here, like the L7. That's where the anxiety is stored. It's just amazing how they cut it off right there. when this is where anxiety, this is where you feel the tension, where you're not trusting yourself, right? Where you balancing out, you going back and forth, right? I told you, just like with the hermit and, and the king of is going back and forth. Hold it like this so you can see it clearly. Going back and forth. Head, heart, head, heart, head, heart. 1 minute you feel, one day you feel like a nut, one day you don't. But we gonna be living large. And what else is this? Oh, just say no. You know what you know. You're gonna be living large, right? Let go. Challenges. I told you it's gonna be some challenges. Maybe as soon as tomorrow, but you're gonna know beforehand. It's not gonna just sneak up on you, right? Because we had a whole bunch of more. We had a whole lot of cards before the tower came, but it is something lurking over your shoulder. It might have something to do with a decision that you have to make. Like I said, it's gonna be some news about something, right? Talk your talk. Talk your stuff. What would it say? It say talk your stuff and start from scratch. Take a time out. That's where we at, remember? The hangman. We ain't making no moves, right? We becoming master builders, right? From scratch. We self-made, right? I know in the King James version of the Bible, I don't know what books you study. That's the one that I've studied from the beginning, from a little girl, from scratch. Maybe that's what it is. Clearing out all that stuff that we thought we was enlightening to and transmuting it into a different energy, right? I love that. Talk your talk. I know I told myself, I said what I said. I'm very confident. Be confident in yourself. Like I said, be careful what you telling yourself. Be kind to yourself. Watch your thoughts. Have courage. Trust yourself. Have courage and trust yourself. Magnanimous. We're going to be living large from scratch, right? Going with the flow. It's going to make us big. Give us a card on magnanimous. Okay. Four of Wands and the Hangman, right? When we come up out of this Hangman energy, right, we gonna be ready to party, right? Celebrate. We talking big stuff. That's living large. We talking about doing the bunny hop job. Another four. Look at the synchronicities. Pay attention to the synchronicities. The hangman with 4 and 4. Blessings trying to get through. The masters are happy. Remember, rewind the video if you can't remember. We just said it. Go back and watch it if you're just clicking on. Right? Go back and watch it. And pay attention. The hangman was the first card out. Celebrations. We gonna be doing it so big. We gonna be doing the bunny hop. Hey, bunny hop. Right? The hanged man. Right? Art and music. Remember learning to pay attention to your music that you're listening to. If it triggers you, turn it off. Right? I can't listen to everything because I'm sensitive. Right? And the hangman is very sensitive emotionally and spiritually. Right? Everybody watching, but it's nothing that they can do. It's nothing that you can do. Remember, let God have his perfect work. Then you can have a funky good time, right? The tower, you got the wrecking ball again, and the GPS, like you know where you're going, right? But I told you it's gonna be some stuff that you come across maybe. Right? It's gonna blow your mind. Some stuff about to be blowed up. I know it's all this old stuff you've been hope finally let it go. Reckon about 10, another 10. Telling you this some karmic stuff that's ending. Right? No more cycles, no more limits, no more limiting ourselves, trusting ourselves, right? Being free to do what we want to do. Right? Remember I told you it's gonna be today. It's gonna be a choice you're gonna have to make. And it might blow up some old stuff. Right? But it's gonna cause security though. Just be fair. If you're fair, it's gonna cause security. I can't just say it's gonna go all in your favor because remember you have free will. Look, the strength in the Leos. I told you this Lionsgate portal. Right? Lionsgate portal. It might come on social media, what you hear or what you see. Right? If you think you might be triggered, turn it off. Right? Use effort to protect yourself. Right? With that gun, with that bullet, and that strength card, with that tower, you gonna have to make the necessary effort. Because if you just turn off your social media for that week, go a little bit without it. Look, they don't even know it's a storm going on outside. They inside partying, doing the bunny hop job and all that, right? Because God got us spiritually protected. And I'm grateful for that. Okay, what else do you wanna? Okay, I told you there's some karmic stuff. Cut deck message. Magic carpet ride. This about to be a whole new world, right? For us. For us. And guess what? Karmic completions, I told you. You look at that 11. Bring it. Bring it on. It's time. No more cycles. We're not doing that anymore. Right? We're not doing that anymore. We're building. We're growing. We're making amends with our past. If you're feeling anxious, it's time to heal from that. We'll be going over those things in the next couple of videos. That's where we are. Master number 33. Right, time to go hard. Do something provocative, right? Do something wise because you really can do anything. Spirit, give us a last message for everyone. Thank you. Make sure you subscribe and hit that like button too, y'all, before we get up out of here. If you haven't already, let's see what images. I know some stuff about to be shook up for real. You see how many times I shook? The Magician. Thank you, Lord. Doing something we love to do. The Page of Cups. We at the beginning of our healing, y'all. With the Magician. We're the master alchemists. Remember, this the one that turns shit to sugar. This the one that turned iron to gold. This the one that got everything they need. Just don't study wrong, right? Don't keep thinking about it, right? Just go ahead and go hard. Do something provocative. When they got this started this vaccine, that was provocative. Like, oh my God, how many of you guys have taken it or not taken it, hypothetically speaking, right? But this is the guy that made it. See, you create your own balance. It's going to take you. You have to know when to give, right? You have to know when to balance out that masculine, when to stand in your feminine, and you have to know when to stand in your masculine, right? Because we carrying weight that we have no business carrying. The Magician, we at the beginning, y'all. You pay attention to your crown chakra. Look, your intuition. That's a lot of cards. I'm not going through all those cards. I'm already ready. It's 155. Look at that. And the 1011, that's karmic. Let's see what we got for this karmic change and letting go spirit. Give us another card for this karmic change, letting go. Page of Swords and the Sun. Page of Cups again. Yep, it's a wrap, right? I told you, there's some things coming in trying to get to us, but we are protected. We the ones up in there in the circle, just like I told you. They're like, that's the divine, right? That circle. The amoebas, that's the beginning, right? And it's going to be the end. Because if this world blew up today, it wouldn't be nothing but particles. We won't be here, but this world would be split up, right? That's the divine. That's the Trinity, right? Forever, forever young, right? Forever in the cycle, forever protected, forever. I told you, we got a decision to make today. It's coming. Something you're going to have to choose. Something maybe that you just found out about somebody. I don't know. Somebody's stalking, somebody looking. Somebody's looking at you, right? The Page of Swords. Gathering information. Somebody gathering information. I feel like this is really us. I'm looking at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, I'm thinking this is definitely us gathering information. And you see that childhood picture in the back? Those are those things, those emotional things, those bumps in the dark that we still scared of as adults. We are grown adults, still letting things from our childhood direct us, right? With the GPS. You can't let the things from your childhood direct you. You gotta let it go. Go ahead and step out and be the magnet. You got 2 9s. It's new lifestyles coming. The Sun, your help, right? Your help. Don't go down there because them you don't know if them zombies are people. You just gotta do what you need to do. Where's that card? I want you. I could not find it because I got obviously cards on type of it right now. But here it is. Remember we was talking about knowing when, shit, if you got to give up that last leg just to get away with your arms, hey, you can't take everybody with you. Everybody that's rooting for you ain't really for you. They look like they people, but them might not be them zombies. Or you still can't tell. So what you gonna do? You gonna wait and try to find out? Or you gonna just try to get on with the get on and say yourself? Say yourself. Say yourself. This a whole new life, a whole new world. Page of Cups, the beginning, right? You got the Page of Cups, Page of Swords. Everything new. Everything new. Bring it. 1 1. Everything new. The Hierophant, what you really believe in, right? What conspiracy theory do you want to believe in? What truth do you want to believe in? Right? Make sure you understand whatever you commit to, whether it's the high vibe or the low vibe, whatever you commit to, you know karma, right? It's going to come, right? Whatever you commit to. So make sure you know the fine print. Make sure you really know what you're doing. Brand spanking new. I told you, you got some brand spanking new. Soon as you got a decision to make, 2 of Swords, 2 of Wands, 2 might be about a move. Wands or action that's physical. There might be some travel involved, right? I know I have a decision to make, and hey, dude, ain't nothing but a gangster party tonight. We got some decisions to make. Go make sure you go back and read this video. I know I'm a little I feel it. I told you well in the beginning of the video I was talking about the resistance. I could feel it in my body. Right? It's starting to seep away now. So I hope whoever was listening to this message gets the the healing that they need at this moment. But it's time to change our fighting style, right? We can't be taking these people. We don't know who them people is, or those friends or those foes. You go land your helicopter just to see? I'm not. I'm gonna keep going. Protect myself by any means necessary. Right? We are protected. Give up what we need to give up. Right? Keep what we need to keep. Transformation. I could keep going. It'll be the same message over and over, right? It's the confirmation for me. The decision, are you go transform, heal from all that broken stuff from the past, or you go stay in it, right? Cut the head off, kill the snake, cut the problem off. You gotta cut it all the way off. That gun, they just shoot. They just wounded, right? Still tugging on you, right? You gonna make the decision, just go and cut the whole head off. Go and get it over with, right? So you can have your 10 of pentacles. So so you can get your trust funds, because you know your trust is in funds, so you can get your windfalls, right? It's another 10 though. I'm ending on this. Too many tens. We already know it's karmic, right? Three of Pentacles, something that we dreaming about, right? Something that we want to have, something that we want to hold, something that you better smash the gas on. The Lion Gate portal is open. The energy is here for us. Look, to be victorious, right? The reaping rewards is here. So tomorrow I'll probably pull cards. We'll go a little bit deeper on letting go those childhood traumas. It is a childhood trauma, a childhood situation. It's something from your childhood that's stopping you from moving forward into your brand new spanking new life, right? Some kind of nasty knot. But we're gonna get to the bottom of it, right? There's another 11. We about to end these karmic cycles, right? We about to boss up and do what we need to do, right? We're gonna transform, no more finger pointing, and we're gonna really get some healing. I know that's one of the messages that I wanted to talk about was sick churches. People go to church, been going to church 40, 50 years, and they just sick and dying, right? They sick and they praying for healing, and they don't even know they self. So how much prayer, how deep, how far beyond the veil are they really going in these churches? Juanita Bottom called out years ago, what, 2004, right, for us to go beyond the veil, right? And yeah, that's just where we at. We're trying to be victorious. It's just us, right? If we want to reap those investments that we had, we gonna have to just smash the gas. Go for it, transform, write a whole new. You got a whole new heart. What they can transmit the disease before they show symptoms. That's what I was just telling you about what you're speaking. Be aware of what you see that bright thing right there. I said there's something coming in energy, but we can transmute it. We can change that energy, and that's it says we can before we see anything, know anything. Beware of your thoughts, right? Beware of your thoughts. We can change it. We create it. We are the master manipulators. I asked, right, and it came out. We the one that turn shit to sugar. We the one that make it do what it do. We the one that try new and creative and aspiring things, right? We the ones that can sell a shell to a snail, right? Ain't no doubt about our creativity. Ain't no doubt about what we can do, right? It's them. It's outside influences. So cut the head off, right? Your answer, we already said, is coming in a dream. Pay attention to your dream. Put that tablet and pen by the bed. Pay attention to your dreams, right? It's coming. The answer, something it's just gonna open up a whole new world. You see how you bust through, see how you bust through that door right there? You gonna be busting through the door, kicking the door down, right? Leo season Lionsgate portal. What is this? Uh, I don't know. They look like somebody behind him, but he is enjoying this league. I thought somebody had their arm wrapped around his neck right there, right? But now he enjoying his meal. That's what I'm saying, baby. We about to be celebrating, eating. That's like that turkey leg. Well, not at the turkey leg hut, because the turkey leg hut they stuffed and all of that old stuff, which it didn't look appetizing to me because I don't like my food. I really do think I got OCD because I remember when I was a child. See, that's one of those things that I remember. So if it'll come to me, it'll come to you. I was talking to my friend and we was talking about going to. I was in Houston this past weekend, and I was talking about going yesterday. Matter of fact, and I deconstructed my pizza when I ate. I would put the veggies here, the meat here, and the bread here, right? Deconstructing the pizza, right? OCD. So not knowing it wasn't OCD back then. It was, girl, quit being crazy, right? But I wasn't crazy, right? I already know that it was something gonna come up that I was different, right? Because I was already processing different as a child, and now that I'm still processing different as an adult, now we just freely fall into it, or we crash and burn, right? It's calling falling with grace, right? That's what Buzz Lightyear called it. Getting that youthful spirit back. We talked about that, right? Remembering how we used to be, right? Enjoy getting out and traveling. Um, got all the way down there, and still, you used to do that too. Back then, they used to call it crazy, but it was a little OCD. But that's something from the childhood that I can work on, right? It's some childhood issues. Yeah. 6 o'clock. When we come out of this hangman phase, when we come out of this hangman phase, right? Because there's nothing we can do with it but go with the flow. You got 6 of cups, compassion. I told you that's that childhood stuff, right? But we gonna be able to be like, you know what? We're gonna be able to embrace it. See, that's and he's the one that did, right? We're gonna be able to embrace that dead stuff. Don't even let it mess with us, right? Because we done been there before. We're gonna pay attention to the synchronicities. We're gonna move forward, protect ourselves. We're not gonna let them get close to us like that again. We're gonna meet. I mean, and this is just a person at the grocery. Don't go to that store anymore. If that store go trigger you, that's just like a store in my hometown. I don't go because I been and snapped this rope, came up out my spiritual pose, and you see he holding that pistol right there. Right, he ain't even got snapped the rope. He in his fight, watch, fight, and pray, right? So as he on watch, he's still ready. Don't let him get that close. Protect yourself by enemies setting healthy boundaries. I feel like that's something he's gonna deal with us about too, because that was coming up when I was having those pains. I could feel the release. Set healthy boundaries, right? Trust yourself that you know what's up. You know what's up. It might be something different. It is gonna be different. It's gonna be a whole new world, the lifestyle called we got the magic carpet ride for God's sake, right? Aladdin went from being a street rat to a whole prince. Wow. About to be able to feel it. About to be able to feel alive again, right? Be at peace, right? Ace of Wands, brand new opportunities. I told you around the winter time, maybe about the fall time. So leaving out of the at the end of this season, the next season is gonna be awesome. I think we're gonna be living large and be in charge. Remember, aces are gifts from God, right? We have all the tools. I told you, get out there and get in nature. I've been walking around letting my feet get in the dirt. Um, yeah, we got a whole new world, and that look like a carpet too, don't it? I told you we got the magic carpet ride, baby. We about to go on a ride for real, ride. But work. We gonna have to work. I told you some people just refusing to let go of some old emotional stuff. We're gonna get down to the bottom of that tomorrow, right? Because we're gonna get stable. No more juggling. Two of Pentacles. What's at the top? Six of Cups. That's that commitment, contentment, that happiness, that joy that we going to get. It's mine, and I want it now. I'm the Arcana Angel, and I'm gonna be a little bit more lively tomorrow. I hope it's just getting to this message. It's a deep message. I hope I said everything that God wanted me to say. I hope that if you have watched to this point, that you can use it and transmute your energies, that it works for you. Leave the troubles behind, find a new fighting style, do your rituals for your inner work, your inner healing. Right, that ASMR video that I put up had a lot of information in the description box. Um, yeah, I'm glad to see the divine masculine checking in. I've always had a spot in my heart for him, right? One deep outlaw, many blessings, many thanks. I cannot thank you enough. Sir, he ain't check in tonight, but he comes in. He's on a couple of my social media sites, and I'm grateful, right? Grateful for the growth, grateful for the success. Um, the Ease Your Mind giveaway is coming up. If I pull your name, I gotta put a date. I didn't even get a chance to get the date. I have to do that first thing in the morning to see what date I'm gonna pull. And tomorrow I'll announce it formally. Tomorrow I'll announce it. I'll announce. Sir, in the bid, I told you my divine masculine is checking in, man. Thank y'all, because where would we be without our men, right? That's why a lot of us women are having such a hard time letting go of those childhood traumas of being too strong. Remember the whole I'm a female thing a couple of weeks ago we were going through. Um, yeah, learning how to balance those out. And now that we got the men in the building, we have that extra strength, right? That foundation. Remember, we said foundation. We building foundations. We getting stuff in order. Stuff is out of whack. Like necessary. Remember last week. It's time to get this stuff lined up. I was so upset. I'm sorry. This is on a whole nother tangent, right? But people push their own agendas, and I was so upset with that whole the baby issue and the remarks that he made. But it was the remarks against him that I was getting disturbed about. Like, he should be able to feel how he want to feel. And because, don't call it phobic. I don't feel like the baby is a phobic at all. I don't. I will not believe that. Phobia is when you have a fear of something. or you feel threatened by something, right? But it's all about personal freedom. And so they trying to cover up their agenda with a lie, with a misrepresentation, right? Go back to I don't know what July the 20th. I don't know why that's so significant, but Spirit is saying July the 20th. He said three sisters. He said mystery dogs. Yeah, I don't know what that means, but yeah, I don't like the way they tried to set that bar up. It Six of Pentacles is balancing out, y'all. It's already balancing. That's the powerful realization. I told you some childhood stuff we go dig into. I hope y'all be. Oh, you been here. Thank you, Scrooge. It's some childhood stuff that we digging into, right? We can start manifesting. I don't know about you, but I want my sugar. Till next time, y'all. Make sure you hit that like. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure you share. Tell somebody, cause I'm sure we not the only ones going through, right? That was. I'd be so glad I'm not the only one. But remember, be kind to yourselves. Be easy on yourselves, man. You got this. Go turn on that ASMR video. Lay your head down. Say your prayers. And see you tomorrow. God say the same. Namaste. I recognize the divine in you. Deuces. And priestess. Oh, you want yours too? I know that's right. I'm glad I caught that. Because when two or more touch and agree, that energy we building up, y'all. Success is on the way. We just got to make sure we are in line to receive it. Everything, not just part of it. Remember, we want it all. Till next time.